again. I don't know what I'm saying. Good morning. Hello, my friends. Welcome back to another weekly vlog. It is Tuesday today. My goodness. I unexpectedly didn't vlog last week, but I did post my weekly vlog on Monday. So I'm hoping that I'm kind of going to get back in the groove of posting on a Monday, because I used to religiously post my weekly vlogs on a Monday, and I would get stressed if they weren't going live on the Monday. And I would love to kind of get back to that point. I have some unfortunate news for probably only me or people who like winter. Our 2 months of cold weather is over. The way the seasons work, I swear, it very, very slowly will transition into winter. Even though March is the start of autumn, I truly feel like you only really start to feel the cold about the end of May. But for some reason with summer and spring, you all of a sudden wake up one day and it's boom, hot. There's no transition. Oh my gosh. I set an alarm. That sound is so triggering. I'm so sorry. I'm like cleaning the drains in our bathroom. This is probably not a task that I should be doing because I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, it's going. Even though it's technically still winter, even though it is September next week. It's currently 20 degrees right now and it's 8 a.m. On Saturday, the high is 35 degrees. What do you mean it's 35 degrees? If summer was like how it is right now, fabulous, but it's not. Oh my God. I'm sure I'm literally the only one who feels that way. Don't get me wrong, I love summer. I love going to the beach. I love this weather where there's a breeze and it's nice and comfortable outside. However, once you kind of hit December, January, February, it's literally uncomfortable to be outside. Anyway, that's my rant about the fact that it's no longer winter. It wouldn't be my vlog if I didn't talk about the weather. What do we have on the agenda today? Along with the hotter weather means Charlie is gonna start. I know, it's not your fault. Really not your fault. It's okay. I love you. Let me just catch you up on kind of what I've been doing in life recently. In terms of where I'm at with training, I was a little bit lost. because how long has it been since I finished the marathon? I think it's been 2 weeks. Has it really been 2 weeks or 3 weeks? I think it's been 2 weeks. Almost 2.5 weeks since we finished the marathon. So I've kind of just been enjoying this phase of not really doing much. I've done 2 runs since the marathon. Really? And I'm still feeling not the best in terms of where my fitness is at. I don't know if it's because my other Garmin was inaccurate the whole time that I owned it, and I actually was never running those paces. But I think the more likely case is I have just taken a bit of a step back in my fitness, which is fine. So we are I feel like my progress in terms of speed has taken a bit of a step back, which is fine. I've made some adjustments to pacing and not gonna beat myself up about it, but I am undecided. What is happening? I swear I can't focus on one train of thought. But I am doing a bit of a running maintenance plan just to kind of keep my legs moving, because obviously I don't want to just stop running and then start marathon training. I'm also feeling like I am in a little bit of a rut with it, which is very to be expected. Like, obviously I just finished a marathon. My desire to run is definitely pretty low right now, and I am confident that it will kind of come back, and I'm not trying to just force myself to run because that's just not going to be good. And I love running and I really don't want to lose my love for it. This morning I was planning on doing a run, but I need to start waking up a lot earlier. I would say for the last couple months, so pretty much winter, I've been getting up around 6:30 to 7, which is still pretty early, you know, in the grand scheme of things. But in terms of getting out for runs, especially in this weather, it's just not doable. That is one of the best things about winter as well, is you can kind of run at 8:30, 9 a.m. and it's beautiful. Right now it's 21 degrees. It feels like 24. And that's a no from me. And I keep setting my alarm for 5:30 and I keep snoozing it every single time. So I really need to start waking up at 5 a.m, 5:30. I went through a phase where I was getting up at 4 a.m. or 4:30 a.m. It is easier to get up in summer, I will say, because obviously sunrise is at the bloody middle of the night just about. So yeah. Also, last week, I actually did a adult gymnastics class, which I've mentioned a couple times on here that I really wanted to do, and I really did enjoy it. I went with my friend Katie, and she had to leave halfway because she also has a back injury, and I'm like, I totally understand. Gymnastics is probably not the best thing for that. So I ended up kind of doing the rest of the class by myself, which was really good. We pretty much did basically just like a bunch of front handsprings and tumbling, but being back in the gym like that was just, all I wanted to do was just like play on the bars and play on the beam. I don't know what it is, but I'm really wanting to get my flexibility back. I've been trying to work on my splits a little bit more, try and maybe even get my left split, because I've never had that, even when I was a gymnast. Left leg, who is she? So there is a class tonight that I might go to. It's just a little bit scary because I'll be going by myself. And I guess I don't know what to expect, but I would absolutely love to progress skills, you know, a couple nights a week, and I get to do gymnastics. That's so fun. But there's not very many places that offer gymnastics for adults. And more so for kind of what I'm looking for, because I'm not a beginner, but I'm not an elite gymnast by any means. So I'm kind of like, I want to find that happy medium of classes that can actually progress skills on the apparatuses, not just tumbling. And I'm like, does that exist? So we'll find out. So yeah, I have 2 more places that I want to try, and we'll see. Anyway, I've nearly been filming for 17 minutes. Oh my goodness. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go to the gym. I've been actually not hating the gym, which I feel like I have such a weird relationship with the gym. I definitely treat it like it's something that I have to do. Whereas lately I've always felt a little bit more of a gravitational pull. I've felt more of a pull towards the gym rather than running, and I do think that's just, you know, life. You go through phases of like preferring one thing over the other. I'm gonna go to the gym, maybe do some editing after. I feel like I had something really else. No. Okay, I'm done. Guys, I'm so sad. I was planning on doing some editing at a cafe after the gym, and I sat down, ordered my coffee, and I forgot my SD card with all the footage. So I was like, well, so I just kind of sat there for a bit because I didn't want to get up, and then, I don't know, I felt embarrassed by opening my laptop and everything. So I'm gonna go home now and resume editing there. But I've been really in the jam of doing editing out of the house. The weather, I will say, not me. You know what? We don't care. We don't care. What's your favorite position? That's cool with me. It's not my favorite, but I'll do it if you... Oh my goodness. It's Thursday today. I feel like this week is going really, really fast. My hair's a mess. I went to sleep last night with a little bit of a headache, and usually when you go to sleep, you wake up and your headache's gone. I'm like, duh. But I woke up at 4:20 and my head was so sore. Like my headache was still there, if not worse. And I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to get up and take Panadol, and I may as well just stay up. So I did. Oh my goodness. And that is the earliest that I've gotten up in a long time. The marathon doesn't count because that was ridiculous. It's now 9 AM, so I've been up since like 4:20, and I did go for a run. Finally, my first early morning run in the longest time, like literally months. I've also been really into these. I feel like everyone knows these at the moment. There's the Rockaby protein milk. They call it a smoothie. I would not call this a smoothie. I would call it chocolate milk. I am kind of entering into a little bit of a tracking fat loss phase just after the marathon, like where I was trying to actively eat a lot of carbs and do all those things. I'm kind of just doing a little cut, if you will, just to kind of lose maybe any fat that I gained in that process, because funnily enough, you actually tend to gain weight during marathon training because you have to be eating so much, and it's actually better to be in a surplus, and you really, really don't want to be in a deficit. So it's actually very, very common. So I am tracking at the moment, and I really want to make sure I'm getting in protein because I'm not very good at getting in my protein, and these are really good because they have 30 grams of protein. My boyfriend loves these because they do contain the essential amino acids for this to actually be protein. I am not qualified to speak on this topic, but I believe there are certain products out there that will say, you know, this has X amount of protein, but it's not actually the case because half the time it doesn't contain the essential amino acids for it to actually be protein. Again, I don't know what I'm saying. It's just, this is good stuff. And I tend to be lacking in the protein department, so I did my run. I did a 7K easy run and it was good. It was definitely hot, but I did get up early enough for it to be comfortable. Whatever happened post travel and being sick, I feel like my heart rate has just been sky high. No matter how slow I go, I could be borderline walking and I swear my heart rate is just through the roof. So I think it's just gonna take a minute to get back to where I was. And it's hard to not get frustrated about it, I will say, but I'm trying my best not to focus on it, and maybe I am focusing on it by talking about it, but you know, baby steps. So today I have a lash and brow appointment. I haven't had my lashes lifted in ages. You can see this is kind of how they naturally grow out. I have very straight eyelashes like my mom. My mom's eyelashes literally grow downwards, so I'm excited to get a lift. I feel like you either are someone that gets your eyebrows waxed religiously, like every 3 weeks or so ever, or you don't pay attention to them at all. I'm in the second category. Sometimes I think maybe I really should pay more attention to my eyebrows and try and add in more shape because they're definitely just all natural. I probably get my brows done 4 times a year, if that, like once a quarter. And obviously I'm sure people get them done because they grow more hair or whatever, but I just don't really pay attention to the shape or anything like that. I just like that I have thick eyebrows, but I think maybe it wouldn't hurt to kind of add a little bit more shape because they frame the face. This is my lips, by the way. It's been almost 2 weeks since I got them done, and I'm curious about if the lip flip has set in because I can definitely still drink out of a straw fine and make lots of different faces, and I know a lot of people say that they can't do that after it. 1 degree separation, huh? These are good. Let's make a coffee. I haven't put on any tan this week and I'm just kind of gonna let this fade off, I think, completely. Scrubbing your tan off is an event in itself, and I actually don't feel completely, uncomfortable, because I'm the first to admit I'm definitely addicted to fake tanning, which I would much rather fake tan than be in the sun. I just feel a lot more confident with a fake tan, and I don't think it's a bad thing. I think some people definitely villainize fake tanning, and I'm just definitely on the side of you should do whatever makes you happy. But I also think it is nice to feel good in your own skin at the same time. I just think because normally when my tan starts to fade, I'm like immediately get this off and put a fresh one on, where it is just kind of nice to not have that feeling. I also just saw the Wildlands lineup for this year, which is on, I was about to say Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, which is wild to think about the fact that that is even in our stratosphere right now. The fact that on Sunday is the 1st of September, that's basically Halloween. And Halloween is basically November, and November is Christmas. That's how my brain works. I feel like I've just got so much more to do this year, and I'm worried that I haven't accomplished anything. That's a lie. I definitely have accomplished a lot of things. But I'm excited because if you remember, my main goal for this year was to have more fun, and have I done that? Not to the best of my ability. However, I do feel like from now on, it's just like there's more happening in the year. Everything is always happening at the end of the year because you have New Year's and then everyone's kind of on their New Year's resolution business. And then you kind of get into winter. People, especially in Brisbane, hibernate in the winter time, which is only like 2 months really. But I feel like from October onwards, we have all of our festivals that haven't been cancelled. So I'm excited. I'm going to Listen Out, which is in October, which I'm super excited for. I'm so excited to see Sub Focus and John Summit. Sub Focus is probably my #2 artist, which is so random, behind Taylor Swift. I've said this before, but my music taste is literally Taylor Swift and everything in that category, and then drum and bass. There's like no in between. So I'm so excited for that. And I do love John Summit as well. I hope they do a little collabby situation. That's in October. And then Wildlands we'll definitely be going to, where there is Chase and Status and Fisher. Anyway, I feel like I'm definitely going to be tired today. It's gonna hit me. I'm gonna feel like a new person after my lash lift. It really does make you look so much more put together without doing anything, you know? What was I gonna say? This is my second coffee of the morning and it's only 9:40. And I mentioned at the beginning of this vlog, I was maybe gonna do a gymnastics class that night. Well, I'm doing it tonight. So, and that's at 7 p.m. and it goes till 8:30, I think, which normally I'm asleep by 8:30, so I need the energy. I really need to start wearing my chunky earrings more. I always have earrings in, but I feel like I need to wear my chunkier earrings more. I went down a little bit of a rabbit hole yesterday. No, not yesterday. Recently. And I was watching some of my old vlogs and I used to really wear these chunky earrings. Mind you, I feel like this year has really been the year that I haven't really worn makeup. Hence why I feel like I don't wear the chunkier earrings. That doesn't have to be a thing. I'm just so, oh my God. I think I'm just so lazy when it comes to makeup and I don't want to take it off. That's the reason. It's not about not wanting to put it on because I like having makeup on. These are from Jazz Handmade. These are the Carbo hoops. And they're so cute. I love how it's kind of like a square shape. And then they also sent me some of their new collection that just launched, which is the Deux collection, D-E-U-X, meaning two. That was 4. And I do love a little bit of a mixed metal moment. It's funny how we used to be like, don't ever mix gold and silver together. But it actually does look quite cool. And they have launched these earrings as well. These are called the Maya earrings. Aren't they so cute? I love actually going out for my biannual night out, and I'm excited to kind of get dressed up and wear my chunky hoops. These are part of the new collection, as well as this ring. This is the Gigi ring, which is connected like this, but it kind of just looks like a little stacker ring. Also, I don't know if anyone else is like this, but I swear my fingers are all different sizes, and I swear they change sizes throughout the day. It's so weird. My middle finger on this hand is way skinnier than my middle finger on this hand. If I just, you can literally see how easily that's coming on and off. But this finger, it's just bigger. And I don't know if anyone else is like that, but all my other fingers are like that as well. Like, why is this finger so much skinnier than this finger? Not me just putting on all my chunky hoops. These are so pretty as well. Classic chunky hoop moment. These are called the Santorini hoops. If I can find the hole. That's what she said. I actually really want to get my, what do they call it? There's a name for it, like my floating piercing on this ear. I have it on my right ear and I got them both done initially, but when we flew to London in 2022, it fell out on the plane and it closed up. So I've only ever had the extra one on this side. But yeah, these are the Santorini hoops. They almost look like a full hoop. You know what's funny? I don't really own many like full hoop earrings. They always kind of have the little cut. I don't know how to explain. You know what I mean? Like they're not a full circle. And then I love my bell ones because these look really expensive, but I cannot find the other one currently and I'm concerned that I've lost it. I love these. These are super comfortable because they don't feel super heavy. Like obviously sometimes you don't want to be wearing like a big hoop for day to day, but I feel like these are super cute. I just need to find my other one. I feel like my ears look so weird without when I don't have any earrings in them, just a bunch of holes, and it freaks me out. My code, by the way, with Jazz Handmade is, oh my gosh, love Conagh, and that will get you a little discount. And thank you so much to Jazz Handmade for sponsoring this vlog. I'm gonna do a little bit of editing and then I will check back in with you later on. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's only 9:50. It feels like 12 p.m. right now.
I'm dead to you, why are you at the wake? Some to throw, some to make a diamond ring. You can leave all my heart go for blood, but you would still miss me in your bones. And I still talk to you, and I feel it. And when you can't sleep at night, you hear my soul. Deep beneath the waves, you had to kill me, but you just say, cursing my name, wishing I stay, till the sweet worst fears. Then you toss it out, play, dropping this pain, looking at the good years, and you're cursing my name, wishing I stay, look at how my tears will shade. Your midnights, but I'll be cleaning up bottles with you on New Year's Day.
What do you want to play?
Sour, Olivia Rodrigo. There's glitter. That's the same.
Called you on the phone today. Just to
Oh, I'm slipping away, so don't let me go, nah, 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 nah. I'm all up in that love haze, so where do we go, nah, nah? Just let me know that I am safe here in your arms. I wanna stay, stay. I'm slipping away, so don't let me go now. Your love is exceptional. It fills me up. It's out of control, out of control. Oh baby, I love the rush. It overflows. It's out of control, out of control. I'm in love. I'm in love. Yeah. I'm slipping away. Yeah. Just like I am dreaming, walking around in this love haze. I wanna stay in this feeling, but let me know that I am safe here in your arms. I wanna stay, stay. I'm slipping away. Oh, so don't let me go now. Your love is exceptional. It fills me up. It's out of control, out of control. But baby, I love the rush. It overflows. It's out of control. Your love is exceptional. It fills me up. It's out of control, out of control. Baby, I love the rush. It overflows. It's out of control, out of control. I'm in love, deep in love with you, baby, yeah.
Hello guys, it's Saturday today. I just popped on a tan. I have just spent the last hour or so trying to learn how to color grade this DJI camera footage because I've mentioned this briefly, but I do love this camera. It is so good, great, such a good vlogging camera for on the go and gym and running, but the color is just so off. Sometimes it's good if I'm outside, honestly, it's fine, but there are just certain situations where the color just looks so strange, and even when I do turn the saturation up, it still doesn't look quite right. So I'm trying to find various plugins and teach myself how to kind of color grade the footage, which is a bit annoying. You know, you pay so much money for a camera like this and then the color's not that great, so I'm sure that's something that they probably get complaints on. Pretty much all through this week I haven't had any tan on, or it's been like on its last leg, so I've looked very pale, and then it makes me look extra washed out when I'm using this camera because it definitely just like, I don't know how to explain it, but it looks off, whereas now I probably look maybe a little bit more normal because I've got a layer of tan on. This, I feel like, is the dress that signals summer for me. I've had this dress for so many years. It's from Princess Polly. It literally has a little rip in it. Like, that's when you know I do look a bit ridiculous because I haven't washed off my tan yet. Do you guys have like an item of clothing that almost signals like a change of season? I don't know. This is the dress for me, and like a couple other flowy dresses. I also figured out how to put in a claw clip, which seems like a weird thing to say, but because I have tape extensions, obviously I can't pull it with a claw clip in certain spots, but on the top of my head, like right here, there aren't any tapes, or I've just managed to put it in a way where it's not pulling on anything. Charlie just doing a big sploot. We are gonna go get some yochi. It's like 4 p.m. right now, I think. But yeah, today really haven't done much. It's Father's Day tomorrow, so my parents are coming up and my brother and his girlfriend as well. We're gonna go to a cafe, which will be really nice. And tonight is actually River Fire as well, which I think is just a Brisbane thing. Essentially, they just set off a bunch of fireworks, like along the Brisbane River, and they fly like fighter jets as well, which they were doing rehearsals for that yesterday. And Charlie was getting so scared because they were so loud. So yeah, that'll be cool. I don't know if we'll go watch it. We'll see, because it's probably going to be very busy and it's very hot today, hence the summer dress. You good? Hi. You wagging your tail. Say hi. Good morning, guys. It probably doesn't actually look as bad on this camera, but I used a new like face tanning situation. Like it was like a spray, so I definitely need to hop in the shower and wash that off. I've also painted my nails with like normal nail polish because I have self-diagnosed myself with what's it called? Contact dermatitis, I think is what it's called. And you can get it from using bad gel nail polish products basically, and like some UV or LED lamps can give it to you. And I believe it's something that once you get it, it's really hard to not have, even using other gel nail products. I'm not exactly sure. Please comment down below if you've experienced this. It was probably like end of June, beginning of August. I got really bad. I assumed I got the contact dermatitis on my nails, and they went so red and itchy. It was awful, and I've essentially just left them alone. I've been waiting for them to grow out essentially, and I think they're almost kind of back to normal, but I haven't used gel nail polish since. I used it on my toes maybe like a month or so ago, and same deal, I'm pretty sure I've got it on my toes as well. My toenails though are kind of a lost cause because I have runner's toenails and they are not cute. I initially thought it was the gel nail polish that I was using, which it very well probably was, and then I ordered some gel nail polish from Kiara Sky because I was like, okay, maybe it's the nail polish, and then I used that again, same deal happened. So I'm not sure whether it's like the LED lamp that I've got. I'm not sure. I'm just a bit terrified to try it at home again. Probably won't do that unless I've got the right products. But I'm also concerned if I went and got my nails done somewhere that the same thing would happen, because you know how they say once you get a once you get a cold sore, you have it for life and they keep coming back. Is that what it's like? I painted my nails. They definitely need more coats, but I really am in the mood to get my nails done and like get some long nails again. I feel like I go through phases where I either have no nails or I have 6-inch long nails. But let me know if you've had any experience with that, and let this be a warning. I've definitely used a lot of gel nail products in the past and I've like spoken about it on here, but I would say just be careful because you can have a reaction. And I looked at some of the reviews and people definitely experience it. And I looked at it on TikTok as well. Just be wary because it was so annoying. But I would say my nails are pretty much back to normal. They've grown out most of the way. I wouldn't say that they're completely normal from where they were. They were so bad and they were so ugly and I was so embarrassed. My camera's gonna die. Anyway, I'm gonna hop in the shower. My parents are coming up today, and my brother and his girlfriend and their baby, and we are all gonna go to a cafe for Father's Day, which will be really, really nice. Yeah.
I took a leave of absence to get
It's exceptional. Yeah, baby. Hey guys, it's Monday today. I don't know whether I'm gonna get this vlog up today. I know I said at the beginning of the vlog that I really wanna start uploading on a Monday, and I do, and I'm more on track today than I normally am. I am gonna end off this vlog here, and I'm gonna try and get it up ASAP. I just take so long to edit the thumbnails because I am very picky with them. I just take, oh my gosh. And my videos also take forever to upload because the file size is always like 30 gigabytes. And I wanted to update you because I never actually did the gymnastics class. I literally paid for and booked in and I didn't go. I was quite tired and I was a little bit anxious, so that combination was just like no. So I definitely want to give that one a go again, and I might go tonight. I actually need to ring and say, can I come? Because there's not really a thing that I can like book on the website. I don't know. We'll see. It's just very nerve-wracking to go to these things by yourself. Even though I was largely by myself at the first one I did, the fact that Katie was there at the start just makes it so much easier. But I need to be a big girl. I've literally been sat here all day just editing this vlog. Yeah, as always, I hope you guys are having a lovely day or night wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you next time. Bye.